I'm Bud Summers, Guitar Lessons with Bud, and today I want to show you how to play the song Spring Chicken. I've got it on my other channel, Bud Summers Music Channel, and it's had, I've got I think 3 or 4 different versions of it. There's been about 5,000 hits between the different versions of it, a lyric version, more of a studio version, and I think 2 live versions. One was on NPR. Anyway, though, it's had a lot of hits, and I'm thinking, okay, but that alone made me think maybe some people would like to learn how to play it. And then when I got to thinking about it, it's a pretty standard, it uses standard chords. It has 4 chords in it, E, A, B7, or 3 of them, and you probably already know those, E, A, and B7. The 4th chord then is a secondary dominant, is what it's known as, F sharp. Secondary dominant, our dominant chords lead to something like that. B7 leads to the E, we hear that. And in this particular key, the F sharp leads to the B7, which leads to the E. Secondary dominant. Dominant chord leads to something else. A secondary dominant leads to the dominant, which then leads to something else. Okay, so anyway, the song Spring Chicken, it's got this E chord, A. For this particular song, I usually do the A, and if I can get the right hand to where you can see it a little, I'll do this. I'm kind of hitting the bass note, and I notice I'm muting. I'm taking the palm of my hand here and just laying it against right in this area on the bridge. That's how you can mute. So I'm getting that bass note, the A string, because it's a A chord, the 5th string. Kind of that little chicken picking thing, where you're getting that up and down thing. When it's the E chord, I'm on the 6th string, of course, because the E, the B7, using the 5th string, the F sharp. Back to the F sharp. Just a word about the F sharp. This is when you want to. Hi, Zona. The dog's over here playing. Your E, you're going to play like this. Your 1st finger there, your 2nd finger on the 5th string at the 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger on the 4th string, the 2nd fret. That's your E. Now remember, when we talked about bar chords, the E was a pretty common form that we would use. So you just substitute and use your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers instead of your 1st finger. Okay, so that now leaves your 1st finger free. Hi there. Okay, so your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers, and you just, what we got to do is move them up 2 frets. E to F is a half step, to F sharp is a whole step. So 2 frets, and then we bring that 1st finger down as a bar. You need to get used to doing the bar. Remember, on bars, we want to kind of use the side of the finger and give it a little bit of a kind of a curvature, a little turn. Now you're not, a lot of people get confused and think that with that bar that they need to cover all of the strings. Technically you do, you're getting the, but these fingers are covering the 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings, so you don't have to have a lot of pressure on them. Where you have to have your pressure is on your 6th string and on your 2nd and 1st strings. So keep that in mind. Now that's where your pressure points are going to be. Up here, I really don't have much pressure. If I'd lift those fingers, see, those strings wouldn't sound out very well because I really don't have a lot of pressure on them. My pressure points are here, because these fingers are taking care of this, and that again is the F sharp. Now you can do that. A lot of times I do it as an F sharp 7, which means I just don't have that finger. That's kind of hidden 7th. You don't really hear it a lot, but it's there. Okay, so anyway, the song sounds like this. You ain't no spring chicken, and you know, for that I'm just strumming and bringing my hand back quickly. Ain't no spring chicken, baby, you're still looking fine. There I went to the A chord. You're still looking fine. You still are finger again. There's your F sharp. There's your B's. I see that your old heart's still ticking. Together we can raise the dickens. My no spring chicken, finger licking good. Again, I'm using that right hand, kind of muting it. But the chorus there, that's the one I have people sing along with when I play this live. It's pretty easy to pick up. You ain't no spring chicken, but baby, you're still looking fine. Sing along. You still a finger licking, and I will show you a good time. I see that your old heart's still ticking. Together we can raise the dickens. My no spring chicken, finger licking girl. Yes, the lyrics there are, you ain't no spring chicken, baby, you're still looking fine. You are still finger licking, and I will show you a good time. I see that your old heart's still ticking. Together we can raise the dickens. My no spring chicken, finger licking girl. Anyway, so that's the chorus of it. The verses then, pretty much the same. You're staying on that E. Now, I deaden this even more because the verses then are not as repetitive as the chorus. People have a harder time catching up with the words because they go by pretty fast in the verses. I saw you with your friends at the table. You were looking all dolled up. That's all on the E. I'm not the finest filly in the stable. Back to the E. But baby, you could win this cup. Well, don't be shy and act coquettish. I don't want to work that hard. Winning races ain't my fetish. Well, I never want to run that far. One reviewer said, congratulations on finding a rhyme for the word fetish. Coquettish. Pretty nice. Anyway, so that's kind of what the verse looks like. That's what the chorus looks like. The only other thing, at the end of the song, we'll get a little run. And this is transferable to anything. I probably stole it from somebody myself. It's an iconic little run. You start with the open 6th string. And then I do a hammer on there. You could pick both of them. The G and G sharp. Those are both on the 6th string, 3rd and 4th frets. That's on the 5th string at the 2nd fret. That's a B. The 5th string at the 4th fret. And then over to the 4th string for an E on the 2nd. And then I slide it up. This is just moving into 4th position. You're taking that 3rd finger, G sharp at the 5th fret on the 4th string. Sliding it up. It's a G to a G sharp. And then that's a And this is just a choke here. 4th finger is on the 1st string at the 7th fret for the B. Pretty common in country and blues, this type of lick. What I've got there with my 3rd finger on the 2nd string, that note is an F sharp. It's at the 7th fret on the 2nd string. To make it blend well with the B, what I want to do is bend it so it's a G sharp. It's going to be slightly out of tune. That's why you get that little. Okay, so the whole thing together. No, I don't even do that. Yeah, I just, sorry. And there you have it. Spring Chicken, how to play it on the guitar. I'm Bud Summers with Guitar Lessons with Bud. I'll see you next time. Thanks.